Yo, what's up, world? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in. And today, I wanted to cover a topic that's kind of been on my mind through a big portion of this off-season. Today, I am going to talk about, is Matt Nagy truly on the hot seat as the Chicago Bears head coach? Now, his first year in, he was a very successful coach, leading the Bears to a 12-4 record and a NFC North Division championship and an AP Coach of the Year, all in his first season at the helm of the Chicago Bears. Last year, things didn't go too well, especially on the offensive side of the ball, and that's where Matt Nagy has made his name as for being a creative guy on the offensive side of the ball. And a lot of the Bears' downfall in 2019 was due to the offense sputtering a lot, especially in the passing game. Now, people are going to sit here and blame Trubisky. I'm not doing that. It's not a blame Trubisky game. It's not a blame Nagy game either. But at the same time, the offense was not up to par with the elite Bears defense. Now, this year, a lot is really riding on this Bears season. When you acquire Foles for draft picks and you take on a lot of his contract, you still have the lingering Trubisky situation as far as declining his contract and moving up that spot in 2017 to select him in the draft over quarterbacks like Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. Matt Nagy, to me, I think he's on the hot seat, and this is why I think so. The Bears are slated to have a very good roster, mainly on the defensive side of the ball, and it all depends on what happens with the Bears quarterback situation. He could be easily on the hot seat if neither of those quarterbacks don't work. If one of them works out, he's going to be fine, but if the Bears have a bad season and the quarterback play is really not up to par, I really think that it could cost Matt Nagy his job, because he was hired in to really, one, boost the play of Trubisky, and two, get this offense up and running to be up to par with some of the more elite offenses in the NFL. And last year was a big failure on the offensive side of the ball. Now that you have a quarterback controversy, you really have a lot riding on your plate, especially when the Bears have a lot of weapons offensively with Allen Robinson, Anthony Miller. You just acquired Jimmy Graham. You drafted Cole Kmet. You have Tariq Cohen. You have Cordell Patterson. And you have David Montgomery in the backfield. The Bears have a lot of weapons at the skill position. And if the Bears offense sputters again in 2020, it could really cost Matt Nagy his job, because he was brought in to boost the offense that was not very good under John Fox. And if Matt Nagy's offense does not succeed, the Bears don't succeed. And last year, we were an 8-8 team. Despite that, if we fall anything below, I want to say 8-8 or 7-9, that's easily his job, because the Bears are in a win-now mode, especially with the weapons that they have on the defensive side of the ball with Mack, Hicks. You brought in Quinn. You have Fuller. You have Artie Burns. You drafted a very good player in Jalen Johnson. You have Eddie back there, as well as you signing Tashawn Gibson, who's one of the more productive safeties in this league. The Bears have the roster to really win now in the NFC North. You have Green Bay and you have Minnesota, but the Bears have the roster. The Bears have the talent to again be NFC North champions. I did see an article that said the Bears will finish 3-13. I don't know what kind of drugs they're smoking, but the Bears aren't going 3-13 with that elite defense. It's just no way the Bears are losing 13 games with that defense. But back to the topic at hand of Matt Nagy. I'm one that thinks Matt Nagy can really get this offense together. He's one I think that can get better play from whatever quarterback that ends up winning the starting job, which I think will be Trubisky at the end of the day. But my thing is, if the Bears don't do well, especially the expectations in the roster that we have, I think Matt Nagy, unfortunately, will lose his job as the Chicago Bears head coach. I hate to say it, but it's a lot riding with this Bears team as currently constructed now. We have the roster to win right now. We have the roster to make a playoff run. We have a roster to succeed. And if things don't shape up, if things don't go back into that 2018 form, I can easily see the Bears moving on from Matt Nagy as head coach. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment your thoughts down below, share, and subscribe to the channel as that helps the channel to grow. And guys, I just want to remind you to stay safe out there and also keep up with your boy on Instagram and Twitter. Both handles will be APW Sports, and I will link both of them in the description below. You guys have a great and excellent day, and I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace out.
I wanna say thank you to my mom and my daddy for making love the night that you had me. Wanna thank my friends, my sister, and my brother.